Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy, and then let's see what the message the Spirit has for us today. It started off strong and it ended very weak. It's like somebody lost it. Bottom. Someone lost it all. All those cups that are turned over, all those cups that are spilled. They took a gamble. They took a gamble with someone's heart. They thought they could snake somebody, and they ended up with a broken heart. Now this person is defeated because you know what? They tried to do this to this kindergarten teacher, to someone who was just sweet, kind, helpful, but it returned with the swiftness. So everything that they thought they were going to do, it was futile to even try it. And all they did was get themselves caught up in this situation. What's the message, Spirit? Goes down, strength, happiness, disappointment in the moon. Somebody was all in their ego. They knew whatever they was doing was getting ready to work out for their benefit. They just knew it. This plan cannot fail. This is a foolproof plan. It's gonna work. Just trust me on this one. Confirmation. Someone's like, trust me on this one. This is gonna work. But it didn't work. You know what? Because there were things that this person didn't think about. There were things that this person didn't see. There were even hidden enemies this person hadn't counted on. Hey, J. Mike. Somebody thought that, it was in the bag, only to find out there was a hole in the bag. And now somebody's feeling disappointment. Now they're thinking about all those things, why it really didn't work out, where their heart really truly was. They thought they was giving, like I said, somebody said, there's no way this can't work. This is gonna work. They was even celebrating early until it came to a screeching halt. Then somebody dropped a dime. Somebody said something. Somebody was talking to somebody, and somebody they felt comfortable talking to some. Oh yeah. He was trying to ride so, and they forgot what they was talking about and who they was talking to because they felt so comfortable. Not thinking that they had just said, them and the crew had just tried to rob some of you. But it was somebody that liked you, somebody that respected you, somebody that's willing to stand 10 toes down with you. And they heard about somebody's plan. Hey, K Savage. Hey, Nurse Oasis. Hey, Behaving. How are you? Somebody, they was listening to somebody's plan of how they was putting it together and how long they was putting it together and why they was putting it together. Like I said, somebody they knew they was taking a gamble. They knew they was taking a gamble. But what they didn't gamble on or put into the equation is that you are an earth angel. That whatever they was going to try was not going to work. That's been tried time and time and time again. It has been tried time and time and time and time and time again. This is something that people have even testified and witnessed, provided testimony, and even shouted out at church. But somebody thought that they could do it. Somebody thought they could get your defenses down. Somebody thought that they had, I got the magic stick. If I could do once, something twice, I got the magic stick. And I don't know if the word's that, but yeah, I'm telling you, they celebrated early. What? Magic stick. What? But they're finding out it was not that magical. It was a little bit of funky. What's the message? Hey, Bragsy. Hey, Tubi. How are you? Yeah, I think I did lose connection for a second there, John. Thank you. But it's back, I believe. But once again, if the connection goes down, just look for part 2. And it's just going to be called part 2. Just look for the same clothes, the same shirt I got on today. What's the message? Yeah, somebody they liked you. So they wasn't trying to be like that. They wasn't trying to be like that. They was like concerned too that somebody was even upset. They was concerned that somebody was upset that they couldn't overpower you. This person was pissed that they couldn't overpower you because they had no idea. They didn't know that you was a high priestess. Who got the magic stick now? What? Even somebody's mama tried to take them out. And that didn't work. What's the message, Spirit? Oh, Bragsy said, refresh the page usually works. What's the message? Ooh. Yeah. See, somebody didn't know that, part of the talk of the town was that no matter what somebody tried to do to bring you down, they only made themselves up looking like a clown. That was it. You protect yourself, you heal yourself, and not only that, but you heal others while you healing yourself. So every time somebody tries to knock you down, not only do you get back up, but you come back up stronger. And not only you coming back up stronger, you're like, you, and you, all y'all that has been knocked down, come with me. Come on. This is what you got to do. So it's like, and then whenever they see they knocked you down, but you know what? 6 people got back up. Then they're like, what the hell is going on? That's you in your position. They didn't realize your position. They didn't realize that you sit on a spiritual throne. They didn't realize you are here to instill justice. They didn't realize you're here to put justice towards them. So while they out sitting here thinking that they wilding out, doing this and doing that, doing this and doing that, look at what they was actually doing. They showed the entire world who they were and what they was doing and why they cannot be trusted, why they cannot be counted on, why they don't have integrity, why, they showed they showed their ass, and not just the outside of it, all in the crack of it too. They showed their entire ass. Now somebody wants to work on themselves. I think a few people want to work on themselves. I think a few people feel like they need to get some counseling now. It's like they didn't really want to look in the mirror, but it's like it kind of freaked them out, because how you be right up on somebody with the pew pew and go and point right at them and hear everything happen and see, the pew pew little things come out, the pew pew pellets come out, and you thinking it hitting them, and then next thing you know, it's like all this smoke and the smoke clear, and they helping you up like, you okay? It's like you fainted or something. What's going on? And you're like, wait, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be. They didn't realize who you were. They didn't realize what you brought to the table. They didn't realize the table is yours. The whole time, somebody thinking they're getting ready to get over on you because you just look so sweet, innocent. Like you got a low IQ. Like you sitting in one of the seats with the students. You know what I'm saying? Not like you even the teacher. Like you got one of them cute little voices. But somebody seeing that, what? All that shit that they did to you came right back on them, and they wonder why they was even trying to get down with you like that, because they see they can barely take the shit. They can barely take it. Somebody, they're watching you. They're watching you, and they are so mad at you because you are proving them to be a liar. And you ain't even doing nothing special. You ain't doing nothing cute. You just doing you. You telling people the truth. You saying what it is. You telling people to watch out for this, watch out for that, watch out for this, watch out for that. But every time you tell somebody to watch out for this and watch out for that, it puts them in a position, because people are starting to think about, wait a minute. They did this to me too. Wait, this happened to me too. See, these are the people that you were picking up with you that didn't even know that they got knocked down. Because these are people that were, not really awakened. Now somebody wants to call truce. They don't want to be stuck in this situation. They don't want people to be like, you know what, man, or chick, get the hell away from me. Back the hell up. Back up, back, way the hell up. Can't nobody trust you and your lying ass. I can tell you're lying by the way you pronouncing your R's. Lying. See, somebody thought they was getting ready to snake you for some money. Or this could have been your family. Thinking they was getting ready to snake you for whatever. And it didn't work. It didn't work. They're the ones who got defeated. Just to think, all the mother scooters worked together, and you was willingly going to give up the love. That's your thing. That's you. Hello? That's your purpose. All they had to do was open up their eyes. Hello? Knock on marble. That's me, Sasha. That was me. She about to go. She about to go on one. All you got to do is just open up your eyes. Listen. Instead of sitting here trying to do all this, action, black magic, and all this other bullshit, pause for a moment. See what's really going on. Then act. But yeah. Sorry, Sasha. It's all right. I didn't mean to upset you, girl. That was just me. She's like, I gotta go outside and check the perimeter. That's the message. See, somebody see that you get this brand new start. You get like this special present, this blessing. And it's coming in quickly. It's coming in quickly. And you know what? It's because a judgment call has been made. And what that judgment call was is that you did the work. And you having other people go in and do the work. See, somebody thought that because they had the money, that they was going to have the power. But that's not how it worked. They thought because they had the money, they was going to have the power. And so they was willing to move forward quickly with this little plan that they had, this gamble. I'm telling you, and then somebody thought they was going to get some pleasure out of doing this reckless shit. They thought, ooh, somebody was like, how like, I don't know, I'm just like somebody getting geared up for a fight, a group of people getting geared up for a fight, and there's always one that's really touched in the head, that's like bouncing around and can't wait to fight. That's how they were. Couldn't wait to fight. Waiting for this person to say, okay, all right, so the day is going to happen is this, and we're going to be at this place, and what we're going to do is we're going to putting it all together. Hey, Sydney, how are you? Because, see, somebody wanted to dress you up like, and make it seem like you was this type of person. They wanted to make it seem like you was this type of person. So they dressed up a whole situation. They was like, oh, this and all that. And just negative Nancy, negative Nelly, just whoever. But then people started looking at you and they was like, wait a minute. I thought that you said that was how that person was. Well, we're seeing this. This is what we're seeing. We're seeing someone that's actually creating a beautiful masterpiece here. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing someone that is healing others, helping them to connect with their spirit guides and their ancestors and their angels. Hey, Mose, how are you, sweetheart? That's what people are seeing, and they're seeing that, somebody was just making shit up. They was making shit up, thinking it was going to get them some sort of life that they didn't even really have to work for. Somebody thinking that they could just jump in line. Like they don't have to really work on their happiness. They could just jump in front of you and all of a sudden be happy. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You know how many people jump in line at the store and they're not happy? Because especially if they're picking their teeth up and the shit that they tried to purchase, all that shit is just scattered, and they embarrassed, so they got to leave this. All that for jumping the line. Shit, I remember whenever I used to live in St. Louis and the electricity went out in the summertime for a week, and people were trying to get gas, and somebody tried to jump a line with their car to get gas. That lady got jumped. And other people had to get the other people up off her. Other people up off of her. They was like, it's too hot for this. Which it was. It really was too hot. But the moral of the story is, you can't just jump. See, somebody thought they was playing too many games. Somebody was playing too many games. You want to go out there, Sasha? Come on. I know that's it. Come on. Instead of trying to work, instead of trying to do something to obtain the happiness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm telling you, somebody took needless gambles. That not just 1 or 2 or 3 or 26 or 206 or 693. Someone just took all these needless gambles with your love for no fucking reason. Why? Because for whatever reason, they had it out for you. Why? No one, not even them, will ever know. They just wanted to control your life. They did not want you to get further than what they got. That's just why they went around and they was telling people this is the type of person that you was, and this, that, and the other. You know, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You sleep with anybody. You real simple minded. You this, you that, you this, you that. You know, da 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 da. And now people are looking at you, and even this group is looking at you because they have to check themselves out. They cannot deny that you were just love. You know, that what you have, they don't have, they'll never have, because it wasn't theirs to have it. Somebody has to do the really, 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 really hard work. And they need to sit down and be thankful it wasn't them, because if they thought that it was easy to wear this crown, no, baby. You got to know how to get down in order to be able to wear the crown. See, they did so much that you had no choice but to walk away. You had to walk away. You know? And it's like, I feel like that's when the law, spiritual law, started coming in, kicking ass, taking ass. Because then you had somebody who was your public defender come, one of your spiritual ancestors, karma got involved. It's like, I got this, you know, and then spirit is involved. So it's like, you know, some people, they don't think before they act. They're so busy trying to, fight. You know, they don't think before they act. They didn't think that, you know what, really, this is what wealth is that love. Because guarantee on your last day, you're not gonna be like, hello, is this US bank? What's my account balance? You're not gonna be like that. You're not gonna be like that. You're gonna want to be around the people that you love, that love you too. So why squander it for nothing? Why try and get all the money and end up with absolutely nothing? Why try and snake people only to find out that you just snaked yourself? Hold on, let me let her back in. Okay, just want to ask her to go back. She's like, I will. All right. Yeah, somebody, they was calling the shots for this group to purposely cause havoc for you. Purposely give you the blues. I'm telling you. And even some mother sitting here watching you online trying to see what she can do. How she could, and she worried. She watching you online. She worried because she know you spilling the beans, you telling the truth, you bringing the tea, you saying it all out. You not missing a beat. Hey, Red Violet, how are you? You not missing a beat, baby. You got it. You got the game and gone with it. Okay, you preaching and every Sunday. Now somebody feeling like a fool. All of them feeling like a fool because they was trying to use you to gain off of you. Now everybody worried. They worried because they were spreading all this bullshit about you, all this untrue bullshit about you, and now they're worried because guess what? Now they want to work with you. Can we call it truth? Let's work together. Let's work together because I see you getting ready to go through this whole portal. You getting ready to, judgment has been called. You getting ready to graduate and ascend. And we want to go with you. We want to go with you because so we can try and fuck up your new shit. Try and get dominion over your new shit. How about y'all asses just stay here this time? It's the message. Anything else missed that? Not even the next life. Not even the next life, John. Catch me, miss me. How about miss me with it? How about we do that one? Miss me with it. Yes. See, somebody, they missed it. With the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, they missed it. They missed, they took for granted what happiness truly is. What happiness truly is. It's over. They missed it. They fucked it up. They fucked it up. There's nothing. They don't get no happiness. They get all misery. All misery because they was trying to bring you misery. They didn't know that what comes around goes around. Who don't know that? Who ain't heard that one? Who ain't heard that one? But I'm telling you, somebody's ancestor was here and was like, I'm tired of this bullshit. We about to bring this shit together. Something came to the light. What else? What is this? Love. Mm-hmm. Because your ancestors love you. You are their baby. You are their little child, their little spiritual baby, the one. And so whatever hurts you, hurts them. What hurts you, hurts them. Your ancestors. Yes, you speaking your truth has moved you forward. Has moved you forward. Anybody that tried to snake you, they look like a fool. They look like a fool trying to snake you. And now this money that they thought they was going to get by tomorrow, they ain't getting that shit. They went from the Nine of Pentacles down to the Five of Pentacles. They shit is going in reverse because people saw how they spoke against you. They said it to the right one and to the wrong one. They said it to somebody who stood 10 toes down with you and was like, wait, what did you just say? What did you just say? Motherfucker, excuse me, I don't mean to call you motherfucker, but I'm just saying, I mean in the most respectful way. Motherfucker, what did you just say? I will bust you in your motherfucking lips. Bust you in your jaw. Don't you ever talk about Bertha Lynn, Joe Jan, Jackson like that. Ever. For whatever reason, I'm asked to split it. Look, they were shocked. They shocked. Somebody praying. They have no choice but to pray right now. I'm hearing MC Hammers, and we pray, pray, pray. We've got to pray till we make it that day, or whatever the words are. Because there's somebody know they did a major boo-boo. That cost them. They broke a major law, a major universal law, a major one. And somebody, they are being something about some communication is coming in from their ancestors. Somebody's whooping their ass. Somebody's going off. They giving them a tongue lashing, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. Somebody knows. They're being talked to from something on the other side. I'm telling you, some type of communication from the other side. Someone is being shown that, you know what? It's like when it came to this person, they missed the whole fucking boat. You missed the whole boat. And that's why your ass is going to be in regret. And they know this to be the truth. They know this to be the truth because they've been doing this shit for a long time. Spirit been trying to tell them to stop this bullshit for a long time, but they refuse to stop. So Spirit said, okay, you don't want to stop that? I'm going to stop this. Now somebody want to come and apologize. I'm sorry for trying to snake you and being your hidden enemy. I'm sorry. Someone is like, you know, I appreciate your tunes and all, but I'm going to need you to stand back. What's the message? Right. That's going to be a negatory for me. Yeah. See, they think you a fool to even consider taking them back. Somebody wants you to consider taking them back. Dude, you didn't snake me. You didn't slice, dice, tried to splice thrice me. Hell no. I don't give a shit how much money you got. Now I'm cool. I'm cool on you. And this is I think this could be two different people. And both of these people are receiving justice. Confirmation. Woo! See, they thought some shit was going. They was trying to work some shit out or work some shit up with this person. This is the third person. But this plan did not work out. And they all getting it. They all getting it. All of them getting it. All of them. You know, whenever you was a kid and you used to get your butt whooped, you know. And don't be no little kid and then make you take your pants off and get your ass whooped. Oh, the Lord. I just had to learn how to run fast. I was like, I'm not going to stop being bad. I'm going to learn how to run. Like that. See, somebody's trying to look at you now. They're trying to figure you out, trying to see if, test the water, see it, how would you feel about us working together again. See, Spirit is telling you, move around. Don't even consider that bullshit. Don't even consider that bullshit. You done made a motherfucking judgment call. You saw what these motherfuckers did in the past. You took your courage and your strength and you said, fuck all y'all. You moved on. You done got your little skills together. You done elevated, you done escalated and all this other shit. I'm happy and proud of you. Gave you some, extra skill and shit. Took you traveling a little, bought you some nice shit, gave you some jewelry. Don't even think about going back to those asses. I'll take that shit back. I swear for myself. Trust me. Listen to God. I swear for myself. I'll take that shit back. Because you can't say I swear for God, because if it's God talking, he's like, I swear for myself. I'll take that shit back. Spirit said, listen, I already saved you, don't go back. They looking to see if there's a possibility. If there's a possibility that they could possibly come back in and snake you. They looking. They like, what you think? What you think that they'll never know that we coming in for money. All we got to do is just say, hey, we want to work together. All we got to do is just say, don't you know we got a higher level of commitment? We are family. Don't you know that? What you say? Spirit said, move around. Right, whatever. Hey, fresh one. Yes. And see this emperor, even his money is getting funny because he finding himself out in the motherfucking cold. He blowing his breath and now he's seeing his breath in the cold. And now he's seeing his breath in the cold. See, somebody, that's why they're trying to test the water. They trying to, is it hot? Is it cold? Or is it just right? Because see, they know, you know what the deal is. And you ain't ashamed or afraid to communicate. And Archangel Michael is right here waiting on them. They said, you know what, you getting justice. And Archangel Michael is like, I wish a motherfucker would do it. I want you to do it. Cross the line. Do it. Because you and everybody else know the truth. And you were not afraid to say it. Archangel Michael is like, do it, say it, jump. Come on, you feeling froggy, jump. You feeling froggy, jump. This is something that Archangel Michael been wanting to do for a while now. Want to get it, they ask. What's the message? Ace of Wands, And we got a little stack over here. Mm-hmm. See, somebody's like, now it's like this little action, these actions that somebody been doing that left them out in the cold. They didn't think that this shit was going to catch up with them. They didn't think that you was going to be the one. That's just, they didn't think that you was going to be the one to save the day. That was going to have this creativity, that was going to start something new, that was going to be building the empire. They didn't think that you and your creative spark was going to be building the empire. They felt like everybody else and their brother was, and they ignored you because that was like, you. You. Go sit your dumb goofy ass down. But your brother or your sister now, no, them? Yes, but you, go sit your little goofy ass down. Put their food with the dog. Now, put the dog's food on the table with us. Put their food on the floor. That's how we need to do it. Mm-hmm. And they had everybody talking about this person, talking about you. Everybody gossiping. Gossiping. And they were singling you out for everybody to gossip about. This shit been going on for a while now. And wait, and then what's even worse is this King of Cups was even snaking you and knew you was telling the truth. This King of Cups been known you, turned his back on you. It was even snaked you. Snaked your ass, even though this King of Cups knew you were Empress. What else, girl? Did I see? Yep, sure did. Mm-hmm. But guess what? That cycle is complete now. That cycle is complete. And these tables have turned. You closed the door on that bullshit. That cycle is complete. Those tension, as that earth angel told them to kiss your ass as you what? And saying what? Now someone act like they all overburdened. Overburdened about what? You did it. You did it. What's the message? Anything else? Okay. Yes. Someone feels like they are better off alone. They're looking at you. They're looking at you. You are better off alone. They're single, successful, showing them the bird, all that shit. And everything that they're trying, it's not working. They're trying to work shit. They're trying to make shit grow. They're putting all their shit together, but it just don't seem to work. Now they want to work it out with you. But see, they did too much because they had that higher level of commitment with you. They had that close bond with you. They had this relationship that was ordained by God, and they fucked that up. They fucked it up. Now they're the ones who are in this holding pattern, and their life is not moving forward at all. They want shit to move forward, but it's not. And they're looking at you and your skills. And guess what's happening? Your intuition is growing stronger. Your insight, your foresight. It's like just the way that you see things, the way that you just seem to know things. It's intensifying, growing much, much stronger. Something about you and somebody that you are spiritually connected to. This spiritual union. It's like someone is coming together with someone that they are to be together with. This is a spiritual union. This is something that has been ordained in the heavens before they even came here. I mean, these two people work together to heal a lot. Confirmation. I feel like pains that people keep inside and they don't express because they're afraid of being judged. I feel like, somehow, some way, someone's able to help someone release that pain so that they can have that wish fulfillment. So that they can understand that something about looking at it in a different light. Confirmation. Let's see what else. Tim, it's been 47 minutes. I only did one deck. Let's see. Golly. Woo! Bottom of the deck. 10 of Swords. Let's put her out there. Come on, girl. Let's go. And she's so funny. She's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. So they have like that mohawk down the middle of their back. So when she gets aggravated, that whole mohawk just goes. And people are looking at her like, oh my gosh, look at that monster. And she's jumping on me and wanting me to hug her and stuff. And I'm like, she looks really ferocious, but she's just a little baby. Yeah, they tried to snake you. They couldn't. And now that's what they're having to take a second thought, a second look. This is when someone really started thinking that they need to start praying. They need to start praying. They need to start believing in God. This person said they need to go within. They need to heal. They need to really heal because they was taking your love for granted. They was taking your love for granted until things started turning around for you and turning away from them. They should have protected you. They should have defended you. But instead, they allowed somebody else who created this situation and talked all this bullshit and said all this shit to confuse them. They wasn't confused. They knew the truth, but they allowed themselves to be swayed by peer pressure. This person felt like they was trapped for a long time. But I'm going to tell you something that I think helped them snap out of it. The fact that they now have a son. Or they now have a child. And they don't want their child to treat them the same way that they treated you. They want their child to remember all of those things and to hold them in esteem and high regard, which is why this person now is able to look at themselves and be really ashamed of themselves and not very proud of themselves as to how they treated you. They see that they treated you. They should have treated you like an empress, but instead they was told to treat you like you was just somebody off the street. If there's something that this person could look for or find in another person, that they know that they'll never find it in anyone else on earth, is the way that you love. The way that you love unconditionally. What's the message? Yeah, somebody they now understand that them being in their ego have them left out in the cold. Whereas they should have been more giving. They should have been more caring. They should have been, trying to actually love you as opposed to trying to teach you some sort of sadistic lesson. I mean, who really learned the lesson? It wasn't you. It was them. Ultimately, you learned that this was a person that you should not be around, or that this is a person you should not trust. But they ultimately learned a lesson about what they lost. Let me let her in. Okay, girl. Come on. Goodness. In and out, 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 in and out. This is somebody who thought that, I don't know why I'm hearing 50 cents magic stick. Yeah, that's what they focused on. I got the magic stick. But see, now all of that has come to an end. All of it. They're no longer feeling like they got the magic stick now. Because these little games, that little bull crap that they was doing, it's not working no more. All of that came to an end. All of it came to an end because judgment was called on somebody who was doing these little, they was just acting without thinking. They was immature. They were sitting here plotting, planning, thinking that they was going to act you. They was doing stuff, trying to purposely do stuff, and then sit back and wait to see if it affected you, or trying to let me try and take the temperature to see, are they mad, are they upset, what's going on? No, you was doing your own thing. Doing your own thing. You wasn't pay attention to a little boy for what? Yes, you was doing your own thing. Being around you and your ancestors, your spirit guides, your archangels, being protected. What you gonna pay attention to a little child for? Especially 2 pages? Come on now. Go on with that. Yes. And this is somebody in your family. I'm telling you. Somebody of the same lineage. Someone of the same lineage. Mm-hmm. Yes. But somehow this person is not being looked upon kindly right now. They are not. They're not there because they're not taking care of what they were sent here to take care of. And these ancestors, spirit is upset. Spirit is upset. I'm telling you, upset. Something's about to go down. It's about to go down. That's what's about to happen. It's about to go down. Yes, honey. Because listen here, it's like somebody is going to try and bring somebody think they're going to try and bring some type of order to this. Somebody thinks they're going to try and bring some type of order to this, or like, they're going to be, someone's going to be looking up to them, like this group's going to look up to them to say, oh, okay, well, yes, okay, well, like, the family's supposed to celebrate them or something, Somebody thinks that they're going to, because they're young. They're young. And they expect other people to look up to them. But something about you and you being the chosen one. You being the chosen one. And I'm telling you, things are turning in your favor. I'm telling you, this person, they think that because you know what, I think you have a lot of unconditional love for this young person, because this is somebody, that may be one of your children or whatever, but they in the mix too. They in the mix too. And they don't realize they got themselves caught up just like everybody else. And guess what? The same person who was out there egging them to do the shit is the same person going to drop the dime on their ass. Same one that's going to drop the dime on their ass and probably going to put all the blame on their ass and talk about it was so and so and so and so and he did such and such and such and such and such and such and such. And what you got to do is you go down by the river, go over by the Johnson's house up here. And then what you got to do is, that little bridge. Okay, that bridge that'll take you over to such and such land. Go over that bridge. Count to 10 steps. Go to the left. You'll see that old sycamore tree. Okay, right there. That's the evidence, right? Somebody about to sell somebody out down the river. And then somebody gonna be shocked, like, wait a minute, I thought we was being evil. I thought we was family. I thought that we wasn't going to turn on each other. Somebody like, well, I don't know why you thought that. Shit, we didn't turn on one of us already, so why would we turn on the others? Are you kidding? Was this a rhetorical question? Mm-hmm. Yeah, people used to wonder why you would take your space, keep your space, retain your space, decline any type of, you would try and go around every now and then, but it didn't feel right. And it felt like every time you went around, the devilish energy got a little bit stronger. Something about you and some type of couple. Someone is going to be coming in. They're looking at you right now. They want to celebrate with you. They want to build a house with you. Somebody's no longer trying to be no player, nothing like that. They put that to the side. They're like, I don't want to be a player no more. They don't. That's over and done with. They made a decision that they want to come in quickly. They're looking at you. They want to check you out. They want to, I think maybe somebody wants to, like they want to, I feel like you're home material. They want to celebrate with you. They feel like they've chosen you. They want to see if y'all could work together, or work things out. Somebody wants to come and they want to explain some type of communication. They want to explain something. They don't want there to be no fish in the water or whatever. They want to let it all out. But you're going to know if this person is telling the truth or not. You're going to be able to tell. You're going to be able to see. But this person, I think they're really into you. They really like you. They really like you. But I know that they know that you're a little guarded. You're a little guarded because of the bullshit that you went through. That you had to heal through. And yes, you did heal through that. Yes, you definitely healed through that. And that's why you don't mind taking time to yourself, by yourself. You don't mind doing that. Because that's like your safe space. What's the message, Spirit? Yes. Telling you somebody somebody had these plans. You know what? But this other person, I feel like they also are like psychically connected. They Somehow they are connected to the other side, like they're clairvoyant, audiovoyant, whatever voyant, something. They're very connected to their ancestors. Yes, I think this is something that you both share in common. Mm-hmm. I think this person wants to. They don't. This is why they don't want to be a player no more, because they never met anybody else that has the gift like they do. So they're like, I'm not going to squander that. They ain't never met nobody else that's got the gift like they do. They're like, no, I'm not going to squander that. I know my happiness. I'm going for it. I know my happiness. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. What's the message? And that makes a big difference. Trust and believe, because it's like somebody's like, well, why are you single? It's like, come on, stop. It's not like you can go, oh, you're cute. I'm hooked up. No, it's like you have to meet somebody, see how you are together, to see, if the interests are even the same, check that person out, make sure they're sane, that they've dealt with all that bullshit and they've been able to put some shit to the past. Yes, they've been able to heal. But then this person too, it's like they can feel when someone is trying to get over on them. It's like it's like something like their little tingly spidey senses down the street, around the corner. It's like I felt you when you was coming down the street and around the corner before you even came up on me. Mm-hmm. But something about you is different though. Someone wants to make plans to see you, and they hope that you are single because they see you as a beautiful empress. They see you as a beautiful empress, and they would be so upset if they traveled all that way to see you and it didn't work out, or you was like, what the fuck are you doing here, Bo? You don't get the fuck away from me. Security. They'd be so upset. They'd be like, I spent my last $2. What's the message? Somebody is obsessed with seeing you, traveling to see you, and just like, damn. And just like somebody is just obsessed with seeing you, traveling to be with you. It's like they can see themselves being with you. It's like they have these strong desires towards you. This person, they just, oh my gosh. But you know what? This person has actually felt like this for a while. But for whatever reason, they just, I don't know if it's maybe your communication style. Maybe they feel like you was just going to cuss them out or whatever. But they was always afraid to like have that wheel of fortune just turn in their favor to take that step, But yes, this person, they see you as a gift. They see you as the one. Damn. They don't want to be no player no more. Yes. There's something about, and this was like this. Yeah, it's like this person has just been on pause. And they just been on pause, like they want to, but they're afraid. They're afraid. They need to just go ahead and go. Yes, they need to go ahead and go. They need to just travel towards you. They know you're single. They know you an empress. They know you're single. They know that spirit is moving you forward. They want to travel towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Major Arcana. This person is just this person has liked you. This person now has liked you. This person has loved you since they was young. But for whatever reason, there was some old communication going around. Somebody says something. They listen, and then as they got older, they started seeing that bullshit that they listened to, it just didn't add up. And then it was like for a while, they was just worried about like, damn, that shit didn't even add up. It didn't even make sense. And because they saw that they was listening to it with some junior ears. When you take the junior ears off and you put your adult ears on, and you take that junior brain out and you put the adult brain in, and you rethink about shit, then you say, oh, as an adult, I no longer think about it like this because I'm using my adult brain. But if you forget to replace the adult brain, get to replace the junior brain with the adult brain, then it's going to end up being the same. What's the message? What? Hey, who's that third? Okay. Hi, third Empress. How are you? Hey, Demita. How are you? I know that's right. I want something real too. That's something flipped over. Thank you, Red Violet. Billie Holiday, don't explain. Yeah, something about the Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor. You want it? You got it. Go for it. Do it. Just like at the bar. Shot. Just kidding. I haven't gone to a bar in so long. I'm just kidding. What's the message? Anything else? This deck. We'll do one more deck. Okay. Somebody's done with the fighting. They said enough fighting. They don't want to fight. All they want to do is heal. They want balance. They want harmony. They want patience. They don't want that. They don't want to be around no family members. None of that. Anybody that was around before that was in trying to be in somebody's ear and they don't want to be around those people no more. If that means that, hey, moving to Cuba, just kidding, or somewhere else, and maybe not, just kidding, moving to some other countries just to get away from some bullshit. That sometimes it be like that. Bottom of the deck, somebody feeling trapped. The Eight of Voices. They feeling trapped because somebody spoke the truth. She was like, another thing, Ninja. Let me tell you something. Pull your chair up. Let me get with you, young blood. Yeah. Somebody kept it real. They kept it real, but whatever they said, it was very balanced. It was very revealing. It was very healing. Somebody knew. Confirmation. They didn't pick with the right one and the wrong one. All wrapped up in the same one. Somebody knew. They fucked up. Everything was changing. They better get it together. Somebody knew they better get it together. Because what? The truth comes out at night. The truth comes out at night. Y'all know I don't know any of these words. And y'all know I don't know how to sing. But y'all know I like to try. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yes. The Hierophant and Queen of Inspiration. Somebody trying to build some type of corporation, some type of business, something. Somebody's working on something. They're doing something. They're trying to build. Yes. It's like somebody's building something. Working on something. Mm-hmm. And somebody tried to walk away. Somebody tried to walk away thinking it was going to leave somebody in a bind. Thinking it was going to leave somebody in a bind. Mm-mm. All you did was just, the person who walked away thinking it was going to leave somebody else in a bind, all they did was remove themselves from the picture so that somebody else can be blessed. Yes, they thought somebody's going to be left in a bind. Or this Queen of Inspiration is the one who thought that if they left, somebody was going to be in a bind. Because this, I'm telling you, this Queen of Voices is speaking about something, but it's like leveling shit out. It's making things balanced, and it's because, okay. So somebody thinks that they're on top, they're over something, and they felt like they could just kind of like talk to somebody in any type of way they want. Listen here, you old dumb motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This Queen of Swords was like, oh, hold up, bitch. I ain't trying to be rude, but bitch, I will slap you in your motherfucking jaw. You better back the fuck up. Like, this Queen of Swords, I don't know if she used those exact words, but I know she used some words to temper that situation. And see now, because somebody had to take a look and see the way that they was aggressively coming to somebody, they need to balance, they need to back off. They need to back off of that. In fact, the way they need to talk to somebody, they need to stop that shit and they need to get it together. Someone was told, hey, when you talk to people, you actually need to speak to people with some love. Like you got some damn sense, not like you running rough ride over the. Because see, somebody thought that they was, I could rough ride over everybody. Oh, if I ruled the world, but you don't rule the world. Shit, you ain't even ruling your damn mind. You ain't even ruling your damn mouth. Now somebody want to be all in their feelings because somebody told them the truth. Shit, sit your dumb ass down. Stop acting like you the victim whenever you the one who was the perpetrator. What's the message? Acting like they the victim when they was the perpetrator. Yeah. Telling you. This could be somebody in the family. The 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. Now this whole family feel like they're left out in the cold. Damn, that Queen of Swords must have said some shit. The whole family feel like they left out in the cold. Shit. Like they done missed it. Like they missed the boat. Like they was like, oh damn. Well, she pulled a flip switch change, double reverse Jedi mind trick on a motherfucker. And by the time they finished, they was apologizing to her, trying to write her checks. Like, we don't even know why we even said that stupid shit. We don't even know why that came out of our mouth. How much can we write this check for you for, please? Just, what is it, 6 figures, 7 figures? Can I make payments? How much? I don't know why I was even doing. I mean, she must have really won some shit. Oh, yes. Somebody's out of some money now. That shit is out of some money. She set somebody on fire. Fire. Yes. She set somebody down. Somebody lost their job. They knew they did something at work. They knew they did something at work was about to fuck them up. And sure enough, they got fucked up. Because see, they thought that they could start some shit with some matches. They thought they could run into this forest with some matches lit and shit wasn't gonna happen. Well, shit happened. Shit happened. They lit this whole forest on fire. That's too damn bad. Here's the match. That is too damn bad. Somebody wanted to open up their mouth. Good thing they did. Good thing they did, because that's when they got instant karma. Instant karma. Instant karma. Somebody thought, shit. What the fuck I say that shit for? But we're glad that you did, because then somebody else got the fruits of your labor. Somebody else got a gift because somebody else was acting ignorant. Somebody else got a gift because somebody else was acting ignorant. What's the message? Now somebody feel like they all on their own. You are on your own. Shit, don't nobody want to be around your nasty, negative, Nelly ass. Go on with that. Go on with that. This family is fighting against this person. They don't want to be around this person. They said, you know what? You ain't brought us nothing but trouble. They ain't brought us nothing but trouble. This person needs to go in and heal. This person needs to do some soul searching, because they for sure they got plenty of time. They're by themselves. You see them footsteps leading away from them, to them, away from them. They got plenty of time. They by themselves. This person trying to figure out now how they gonna smooth this out. They trying to figure out, how can I plan this shit? How can I smooth this out? How can I go back in and be like, hey, how you? Girl, what you doing? I love you. Are you, hey, are you still ticklish? You are? Come here, let me tickle you. Come here, let me tickle you. Somebody want to act like that. Yeah, well, you know, I was just going through things. Now, I knew who you was. I could always see you, but I was just going through some things. That's why I didn't really make no moves, you know. I was just trying to check shit out, you know. That's all that was. What's the message, spirit? What is the message? Somebody done lost it. Yeah, it's like, I feel like this is like somebody's supervisor or something like that. What the heck? Let me plug it in. What was that? What the hell is that? Hold on. Let me plug in my laptop. Is this it? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Okay, that's better, I think. Hold on. Is this it? No, I think this is it on this side. Yeah, this is it. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, I couldn't figure out battery saver. Okay, perfect. I couldn't figure out why it went dim all of a sudden. I was like, damn it better not be the internet connection again. And I thought, no, not that. But yeah, sounds like this boss. I feel like this is like somebody's boss at this job. And now this boss is kind of like distant. They're saying, hey, I really don't want to be involved too much. I'm going to put some space between me and you, because I see that your communication is not as nice as you think it is. I see that you try to be like, you know, one of those nice, nasty, somebody that think that they can just go off on you, try and just belittle you in an email and put a smiley face like you're not supposed to take offense. Excuse me, bitch. Meet me out in the parking lot. Yeah. See, somebody's concerned because they see the way that somebody talks to somebody has a lot to be desired. And this person is creating enemies. And if they're not careful, they may get their ass kicked. They may need an enema. See, to see this person, they had these ideas of in the past, maybe they had this role or position, but they never really reached the full potential of that role and that position, because it was the way that they communicated back then. It's the communication style back then as well that led to, them having this regret of not being able to really reach the goals that they wanted to be back then. But somebody, they have this strong desire that's what they want. They want to reach the top of the company. They want to do this, they want to do that, they want to do this, they want to do that. But they're willing to step on other people to try and get there, and that's not the way. Belittling someone for you to get ahead means that you're not really ready to obtain that position. And if somebody fucks up and gives you a position you're not ready for, you won't be able to keep that position. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Ooh. Yeah, see, people see, it's like, but you're different because people see that people love working with you. You try to inspire other people. You try to build people up. You try to say, hey, let's be a team. We can work together. You are a natural born leader. And like I said, you inspire people. You try and build people up. You say this, you tell people what they need to hear to give them the gas to keep moving forward. That earth angel star energy. And somebody else, they feel left out in the cold because of it. Or they're experiencing a lack because of it. Or they may have lost their money because of it. Because all they did was have a greed for money. Like I said, they wanted some type of power. They wanted to have some type of power to wear the brass ring. And they didn't care who they stepped on to get there. They didn't give a shit. They just didn't know that their communication styles, whatever they said, however they said it, the way that they said it was getting ready to come back on them. They just didn't know that shit. What's the message? See, somebody's having to sit back and they're having to meditate and think, about themselves. Look at themselves, and the moves that they try to make to get ahead. See, somebody wanted to get ahead, but they trying to do all these moves, these page of inspiration, these not well thought out, these immature, where you're just creating all this chaos, and you're cutting people off. You're stabbing people in the back, And then what's even worse is this person couldn't even see the error of their own ways. They were so busy pointing the finger at somebody else. Like, even whenever somebody would try and say, okay, well, talking to the group, okay, well, we have to be careful, and somebody specifically addressing some shit that they would do, it would go over their head. They'd be like, well, see, this is why I do it, like, but I put a smiley, or some confirmation. Like they're excluding themselves from, from causing the bullshit. Yes. So now this position is getting ready to be, or something is getting ready to go to somebody else. Somebody else is being seen as a better fit, a better choice, a better option as far as who to work with. Hey, Natural and Urban, how are you? I know that's right. Would you say, why is this real life right now? Exactly. How are you, Natural and Urban? Yes. And this is going to make somebody so happy to know that, you know what? Somebody, because I'm being chosen. Oh my gosh, somebody really wants to work with me. Yes, because they see you are the one. You are the chosen one. You will be the best choice. Your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. It was like your journey out of at the beginning of your journey, you had to leave. You had to leave something or someone that you loved, and you did not know how it was going to work out. You had several days, several nights of being depressed, oppressed, and everything, wondering if you made the right choice, not knowing where your next step was going to be, but knowing that you had to do something. And so gathering your strength and that inspiration, and then just deciding that you're just going to throw yourself into work or your craft or whatever, and look, at yourself and this and that and the other. Things are starting to turn around for you. Things are turning out for you. You were being seen as the responsible one, as the one with the integrity. What's the message? You're the one who did the work. Some people think that in order for them to be a great leader, they have to step ahead, aggressively push ahead, and say no, and speak the loudest. No, 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 no. And if somebody is asking a question and they have to try and give a matter of fact answer, like kind of snarky, that's not a leader. That's not a leader. That's a bully. That's an aggressor. That's a bitch. Whether it's male or female. That's what that is. But that's not a leader. And someone's understanding now that the little magic trick didn't work. Because it wasn't magic that somebody was looking for. It was authenticity that someone was looking for. Yes, I'm telling you, something is turning in your favor. Within this company, something is turning in your favor, and someone is going to give you an opportunity. I'm telling you, this is a cause for celebration, but somebody is going to be so jealous because somebody else chose you to work with. And I'm telling you, and it is because of the way that you love. It was really, I feel like it was between you and someone else, but it was because of the way that you love. It was the way that, how you express yourself, especially while you're at work. This is why someone said you are the choice, because you have the strength. And they once they saw that, they can't unsee it. It's like you have the maturity, you have that wisdom, and you have the knowledge, and you don't have to speak to anybody like, excuse me, I know you did not even address me like that. If you don't call me ma'am, don't speak to me at all. You don't do it like that. You carry yourself like the empress that you are. Confirmation. You carry yourself like the empress that you are. Now somebody else is thinking how their actions, led to them their own broken heart. So they wasn't caring that they was throwing out all this negative activity, this negative energy, this, shit that you can't control. This person couldn't control this fire coming out her damn ears. Mm. So I say, if you can't control the fire coming out your damn ears, don't do no shit like that then. Yeah, something about, here's the music voices. Something about you two seeing eye to eye, especially about this person's actions. You two seeing eye to eye, and if about this person's actions. Telling you, the boss was looking right at this person as they was doing this, or reading something that this person had said. That was showing that this person was out here just raw, just being ridiculous. And you spoke up. You spoke up. You dropped some truth bombs, not F bombs, because we're at work. Well, no. Truth bombs. You dropped some truth bombs. And this person, because of their wisdom, they knew this to be true. Because they knew how long and what they had to do. This person worked a while to get into their position. And they didn't want to give up their position by somebody because somebody else couldn't control themselves, and they didn't want to be in that position. So that's whenever somebody said, "No, let me go within. Let me do some second thinking and say, no, because I see something differently now. I see something totally different." Anything else? Thank you, Red Violet. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Somebody was caught lying and gossiping. Somebody was caught lying, gossiping, and spreading rumors. And this person is thinking about that shit. Somebody was caught lying, gossiping, and spreading rumors. And they are being called to look at themselves. Sasha, stop it. Yes, because you know what? Stop it. The boss said he wants balance. He don't want all this. They don't want all this. Wants balance. Somebody was caught. There's sneaky ways of trying to say things. That's what it was. There's sneaky ways of trying to say stuff, to paint that little picture to make it seem like it's really this when it's really that. And somebody trying to have the opportunity. See, so that was caught. See, somebody was giving them an opportunity to do something, and it was supposed to have been on the hush. Don't advertise this. Everybody don't get this. And it was like, okay, I got you. But see, then they were sitting here. This person was trying to brag to somebody else that they feel like there's some type of competition, and was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And the boss, blah, 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 only to find out that the boss was right there, either right behind them or in on the call, and they didn't know it or something like that. And so now that boss said, I told you in your fat ass mouth to shut the hell up, but you didn't want to shut the hell up. Let me get some ice, y'all. If it ain't Sasha, it's me. Damn. One more. Thank you so very much. But yeah, like somebody got caught, busted. You know, especially if they said, listen, don't tell nobody, just between me and you. Got it, got it, got it. And they think somebody walked down the hall and they're like, Sharonda, come here. Yeah, let me tell you what just Jackie just told me. Girl, she said, and Sharonda like, hey, she's like, girl, put your arms down. She's like, girl, put your arms down. She's like, no, Jackie's right behind you. Oh, hey, Jackie. Jackie's like, That's what it is. Let's pull some from the stack. Let's see. What's the message? Yay, all blocks have been removed. Somebody needs to get their healing steps in. Yep. And guess what? Their hate does not stop your gift. There you go. There you go. Right. Tell you what, moment of truth. What you gonna do? You know, something about these lying families of friends and a twin flame. Somebody needs some balance. Told you that boss said, we ain't doing this. This company needs balance. We are not doing this. And I told you this person that was trying to tell you this, something they were supposed to keep under their hat because they was trying to trigger you. They wanted you to get pissed, only because this person got a reading on you and the reader was wrong. This person thought that you was going to be easily triggered. No, they did not know that you was not the usual type. You are that divine mother type, okay? And this person ain't nothing but a motherfucking deadbeat. Hello? This is the type of person that you learn how to love themselves, okay? Thank you. What's the message? What's the message? Say. That's whenever. See, somebody said, why don't you go, we're going to put you in a timeout. We're going to put you in a timeout because we see you not ready for that next step. You ain't ready for level 10 because you ain't even got levels 3 through 9 together. You still a level 2. You know, you still learning customer service. Come on, get out of here. All curses that were put on you have been canceled. All blocks removed. All curses have been canceled. Remember that. Somebody like, yeah, we're gonna move you back down to entry level customer service. How about that? We're gonna allow you to answer the phone. See, they're looking at you because you have high honor. You know how to treat people. You know what it is. See, and plus on top of that, you were like the Pied Piper, but not in a negative way. Not in a negative way. You help people. You encourage people. You know, you get people excited to work with you, and the other person has nothing to offer emotionally, and that's the person who's scared. You know? Yeah, this is somebody who is nothing but a malignant asshole, covert, overt asshole, some type of narcissist. Yes, because God showed you who they are. That's why you wasn't tripping off of this person. They was tripping off of you. If you was tripping off of them, they was tripping off of you. Because you had just left the madhouse, and when you left, you said, I'm going to leave you 2 of these and 1 of these. 2 of these and 1 of these. Hello. When you left that. Yes, because you knew that closed doors lead to new open doors, and you was ready for them motherfuckers to slam shut. It was like, nail them shut. What's the message? What is the message? Yes. Something about somebody tried to pick a fight with you. They did. But they trapped themselves because whenever they walked over, they had to limp back. This is the person who's guilty, you know. You told this person, go plant some seeds elsewhere. In fact, get out of your face. You know, something about truth, success, and victory for you. And you know that the person for you doesn't have bad karma. Your true love is here. And you're about to be married to the love of your life. Yeah, something about your first house of self. You know, maybe how you see yourself in a healthy way. And that other person thinking about that life. They thought they wanted to be, you know. Just because I want to be a great general don't mean that I am. Something about you chose God, and that's why God elevated you. This other person, they're afraid of dealing with their inner demons. And that's why they was trying to trigger you. Trying to make it seem like, well, see, like trying to slide it in like they get special privileges, but it just so happened that the boss just happened to get on the call at the right time for you, right time for them, right time for the boss, wrong time for them. You know? So that boss could hear, oh, you ain't keeping it to yourself, like I said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person is like a black widow, try to take control and kill everything. You know, one of those type of people. Of course, this is somebody's daughter, but this person tried to scapegoat you, but they just didn't realize that the scapegoat normally is going to turn into the greatest of all time. They wanted to be some type of dictator. You stood your ground. You was like, sit your ass down. You want to be a dictator. I know you didn't. And even if you did, I know you don't want to be what dictator over here. Shit. Good luck with that one. What's the message? Yep, something about somebody had an accident, or somebody's gonna have an accident on Wednesday, or something about their romantic relationships, their partnerships. They got a message about you, but hey, you called a spade a spade. What's up? What's up? What's up? Called a spade a spade. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna lie for you either. It is what it is. Anything else, Spirit? Exactly. That is it. Right. Hey, Deborah. Anything else, Spirit? Just that this person is a hater. Whatever hater. They're jealous. Whatever hater. Third wheel enemy. Whatever hater. You got a strong hold on their mind. Whatever hater. And see, you're not afraid of death because you already dealt with the dark night of your soul and you took your energy back. That's why they're mad. Because they can't get at you. They can't affect you in any way. You a blank slate to them. They like, damn, what can I do to get at them? Me, honestly, you wanna get on my last nerve? You wanna piss me off so that I can't sleep for nights on end? And you wanna put years on my life so that I'll never be able to sleep again and live in fear? Deposit $3.7 million in my checking account. Other than that, I wouldn't know. I'm going to pull a page out of, I'm not going to pull a page out. I'm going to read a page from this book, The Secrets of Joy, The Treasury of Wisdom. I've had this book forever, and I would leaf through it, but today I'm going to incorporate it. He who binds to himself a joy does the winged life destroy. But he who kisses the joy as it flies lives in eternity's sunrise. That makes sense. It's like shit, the material shit that you're binding yourself to, that's not going to make you happy. But love, life, sharing those wonderful memories with someone, that loyalty, that honesty, that integrity, those T's, that's a happy life. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to close it down here. I'm going to try and jump on a little bit later and do another one. Thank you so very much. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's almost been 2 hours. Yeah, so like this evening, if I'm on, if you guys have questions, let's just do questions. Put them in the chat. I'll answer them, no problem. Easy peasy. All right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Natural and Urban, of course, it's so wonderful to see you. All right. Yes, Red Violet, J Mike, John, Deborah, all of you, everyone, Natural and Urban 2B, the one and only Golden Ray. Hey, I didn't even see you earlier. So everybody, let's see. Behaving. Thank you so very much, Behaving. I really appreciate you so much. And you too, K Savage. I really appreciate you so very much. I really do. All right. Okay, y'all. I think that was it. I think I saw everybody. If I did not, please charge the eyes and not the hearts. All right. And I will see. Oh, Bragsy. Yes. I'm so glad I kept scrolling up. All right. I love y'all. And I will see you in a little bit later. And like I said, if y'all have questions, go ahead, throw them into the chat. We'll just answer them. We'll just have some fun. Okay. And we'll do the, what's it called? What's it called? I can't remember the names of these decks of cards. Where you see the people on them? The privileged lady, the privileged man, and all that other stuff. That. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye now.